Are you telling me that Texas is setting up a gold-backed bank?
Yes. Yes, that's exactly what this really does. I mean,
is this the first time you've told this publicly on national radio or television?
I've told, but this is the first time anyone's paid attention to that part of it. What it does is again, this is a 30-page bill. One page of it talks about the creation of the depository and so on, but the rest of it talks about the banking function. And this is different than your traditional bank. A traditional bank lends money, right? A traditional bank can go and do derivatives or attached to the Federal Reserve. And so because of that, as you know, and especially if you're in Greece right now, you know that if you go to a bank and everybody went to the bank and tried to get their deposits out, there's not enough paper money to cover it, right? And that causes a whole bunch of concerns. What this depository does is it doesn't allow that lending. If there's 5,000 bars of gold in there, there'll be 5,000 gold bars there, and you'll be able to access your deposits directly upon demand.
So if I had $100,000 worth of gold coins and I put it into the Texas depository, essentially I could write checks on it.
You can write checks. You can write checks to individuals who have gold depository accounts, and you'll also be able to write checks to individuals and corporations that don't have gold depository banks. We set up a system of depository agents, so you can have any corporation, any group, whatever, basically start a depository agent, and they can send and receive through this depository outside of the Federal Reserve System.
So if I had $100,000 worth of gold and I wrote a check for $20,000, the check clears, whoever I'm buying something from gets their $20,000.
Yep.
What happens to the $20,000 worth of gold that was in my account?
Right. So what happens is that $20,000 worth of gold goes into the other person's account. So we're not. So if you think about it in terms of, let's say there's a gold, let's use terms like bars, even though that's a lot of money. But let's just say you have 20 bars and you owe someone at another depository agent 1 bar. They will move 1 bar from your account to their account.
Okay, so the banking is only between people who have deposited gold in the Texas depository.
Well, but what we also added to the bill was the ability to, and I'm just going to use an example, but let's say Corp A. So Corp A becomes a depository agent. They can put in $100,000 worth of gold, and then you can set up an account with them, and they're the ones who will be moving the gold around. So you yourself don't have to put the gold in. You can put it into a depository agent who will basically be holding on to your gold in this depository and move it around for you. So you can do it by putting in your own gold. You can do it by setting up an account with a depository agent that will act in the same way, and they'll just be the ones that actually put in the initial gold once you give them the cash.
Hey, have you thought about engraving Sam Houston's image on gold coins?
Yes. So on that topic, obviously have to be careful. Article 1, Section 10 of the Constitution makes it clear that a state cannot mint its own currency, but it can allow gold and silver to be used as legal tender. So
what's the difference?
Semantics.
Yeah, I've read that many times. What's the difference? Because the Constitution says our debts are to be paid in gold and silver.
That's right. And functionally and practically speaking, with this gold depository, the bill that I authored and passed and got signed into law, you will effectively be able to do just that.
All right, this is amazing.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
I think this is bigger than maybe you realize.
Well, I've learned a lot about the rationale for doing that. Of course, we also put in there the reason we put.
When I say that, I'm saying I think you're going to be overwhelmed by the response.
Well, I think so too. I'll tell you, it was very difficult the first session to get anybody interested in this. I was a freshman. I went to a great extent. It didn't go anywhere. But the second session, we worked a lot harder at explaining it. It passed out of the House. On the House side, I think it was 137-1. Okay? And then we put it on the Senate side. It passed there 27-3, I think. So it was passed pretty much overwhelmingly. The Governor Greg Abbott, is kind enough to make this one of his ceremonial signings. So we made kind of a big deal for it at the time. And a lot of people are interested in this. My emails, my phones have all been going off the hook. Our challenge now is to go in. Now that it's been in law, the comptroller has already created a task force to go out there and try and learn how to set this up, get all the regulations in place. In reality, we don't necessarily even have to recreate a wheel. We already know how to do bank functions. We already know how to do depository functions. We're just putting those together.